So we got the whole thing welded up, everything is hanging on correctly. So now I'm just gonna throw it onto the car and hopefully everything works like it should. So today's cold. Yesterday was 70 something degrees. Right now it's like 40. So I got the exhaust on. Like I said, it's cold, so I'm just rushing through this thing. So far everything seems to be, you know, held in place. Seems as if I have a leak somewhere. Oh, by the V-band, of course. It's not fully sealed, that's why. It's not great. But that should be enough to at least get it on today. So I'm gonna tighten this down. I think that should take care of that noise. So it seems as if I still got a little leak by this V-band. So I'm gonna have to fix that or figure out what I'm gonna do with that. But it's not closing all the way. So I gotta, I guess, move this forward and then make up the room with the tip. But it's just a little small leak here. Everything down there seems to be fine, so I'm not that mad at it. I'm gonna take it for a test drive and see if, you know, just check it out. So they're taking the car off for a little spin. I seem as if I'm low on gas, so I have to go get some right now. But she's still loud. She is still loud, but still a lot quieter. So I have to figure out how to get it even more quiet. So we're in the car. It's a lot of vibration, which I kind of figured. So I'm gonna figure out how to make some new mounts to make it a little less vibration-y. So here she is though. It's a lot quieter. Still has a little bit of leak from that V-band, but I'll take care of that. But overall, it's not bad. Sorry for this one. I don't have the mic. I can't find it. I know where it is, but this is what it sounds like. My issue is I'm having a lot of vibration from the front now. I don't know if the exhaust is what's causing it. So now everything seems as if it's just rattling a lot more. I have a sticking throttle body. Now I gotta go take care of that when it gets spring, because it's freezing. So overall, it's not bad. I just took it for a drive around the block, found all these issues, so I don't have the mic, so maybe next week I'll take it for one last spin and I'll record a whole session. But so far it sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna need somebody else to record it while I'm driving too. So for all my CB7 people, here's the issue I'm having. I'm running D2s. I think they're a max stiffness in the rear, and it just seems as if every time I raise the coilovers, put a little bit of gas into it, drive it for a little bit, they drop. I upgraded the spring rate a few times, and I just want to know, you guys with 9.5-inch wheels, what suspension you're running? So we're in the car again today. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to switch out this plate. Like I said, originally when you put the center console in, it is too high. You have to cut it up in order for it to fit. So I was able to have this made up. This should be about 1/2 inch high, so that should give me enough room to be able to bolt it down, have it slimmer than that one, and still allow everything to work correctly, and for me to be able to mount this down, fit underneath the center console. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off, install these, you know, make sure it fits, then I have to tack weld them in place to make sure everything is firm. The one thing I gotta say is, at least this thing is easy to come out. So it's a bit too thick compared to the other one. So I'm just gonna see if I can show you the difference. Turn it over. There you go. That's the difference. So hopefully that should be enough. If not, I just have to cut these plates down and then make it even smaller. But for right now, I'm hoping that should work. So this is the bottom half of the plate. I just have to put it in and make sure it fits, because the holes were drilled from this template, but maybe the template is off, maybe something went wrong, I don't know. I'm gonna double check right now. Well, it looks like we're slightly off, but it's workable. Like right here is touching the bottom, so I'm gonna either have to notch this a little bit, which means I'm gonna have to notch the bottom of that in order to get it to fit here without hitting. But it looks, once I do that, I should be able to push this down. See, I should be able to push it down so everything lines up a lot better. Ladies on, I could probably work with this. I just gotta oval this out a little bit to make it a little bit bigger, or just, like I said, cut this plate down a smidget, about a quarter, maybe an eighth, and that should be able to allow this whole thing to clear. So right now I'm gonna put the center console on just to see if it'll fit down here without any problems. And so yeah, the center console is on. It looks good. I'm just gonna see. But yeah, there it is. It looks like it'll fit everything without me having to cut up right here. So it is a bit close, so I may have to just make another one, you know, shape it down a bit. But compared to how it was before, I could definitely run this and put the factory cover back on, and everything should fit without any major issues. So right now, this is how everything is in the car. Yesterday when I was just bleeding it out, I realized that this thing get hot. I always wanted to make like an air box. So now that I have a little bit of, you know, free time, we're just gonna do some quick measurements so I could just make a little box. So I could put this over here and have like a breather coming in from directly from the wheel well, bring fresh air up, and go right into this. So I'm gonna start just mocking up something real quick, some cardboard, make sure I have it, you know, blocked off, and just go from there.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.